Have you ever heard of the disease diabetes? If not, I'm sure someone you know has the disease. Today I will be telling you about diabetes. It's important that you learn about this because it affects a tenth of the world's population. According to the U.S. Center for Disease Control and Prevention of May 15, 2024, in the United States, approximately 38.4 million, or 11.6% of the population, have diabetes. I'm telling you about this topic today because one of my family members is impacted by this disease. Today, I've researched sites such as U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the National Institute of Health, and the Endocrine Society. Today, I'll be telling you about diabetes, its different types, and its solutions and cures. Diabetes is a chronic condition where the body is unable to produce enough or can't efficiently use insulin it produces, leading to elevated blood sugar levels. According to the National Institutes of Health of April 1st, 2023, diabetes is a disease that occurs when your blood glucose, also called blood sugar, is too high. According to the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention of May 15, 2024, risk factors for diabetes include smoking, obesity, physical inactivity, high blood pressure, and high cholesterol. Glucose is your body's main source of energy. Your body can make glucose, but it can also come from the food you consume. Insulin is a hormone made by the pancreas that helps glucose get into your cells to be used for energy. Right here, I have a picture of a pancreas if you're not sure what it looks like. Now that you know about diabetes, let's review the different types. There are two official types. The first type is type 1. If you have type 1, your body makes little or no insulin. Our immune system attacks and destroys the cells in your pancreas that make insulin. Type 1 is typically diagnosed in children and young adults. However, it can appear at any age. People with type 1 need to take insulin to survive. Type 2 happens when the cells in your body don't use insulin properly. Right here, I have a photo of insulin. Your body does produce insulin naturally, but if you have diabetes, then that part changes. So if you have type 1 diabetes, then you will need to take insulin daily. But if you have type 2 diabetes, then under circumstances, you might need to take insulin. Type 2 happens when the cells in your body don't use insulin properly. It is the most common, and you're more likely to get it if you have the risk factors. Type 2 can develop at any age. It can be prevented or delayed by knowing the risk factors and having a healthier lifestyle, such as losing weight or preventing weight gain. I've discussed the two different types, so let's now turn our attention to potential treatments. There are many solutions and some potential cures for diabetes. According to Endocrine Society of January 24th, 2022, treatment includes changes in lifestyle, such as diet and exercise, plus medicine. Diabetes can be treated with pills, insulin, or injected medicines. People with type 1 always need insulin, while people with type 2 usually need treatment with oral medicines, but may need insulin. While there is no cure to diabetes, approaches to this issue include stem cell therapies, isolate cell transplantation, and improved medications, along with efforts to prevent and reverse type 2 through lifestyle changes. Today, I've discussed a disease that impacts hundreds of millions of people around the world. I've discussed the types and the potential treatments. Imagine a world where the diagnosis of diabetes is no longer a sentence of limitations, but the next step toward a more healthy and a life well lived. Thank you for listening, and I hope that you learned something interesting today.